This is the challenge day for the X at-home workout program for week 4. So this week, similar to 2 weeks ago where you had 2 choices, this week you have 2 exercises, but you have no choice. You got to do both of them. So again, similar to 2 weeks ago, the first thing that you're going to do is get outside and walk or run 6 miles. So get outside, practice social distancing, wear a mask if you need to, go to a local trail, again practicing those social distancing measures, or even if you're just walking in your backyard or around your house, just get outside, get in the fresh air, and again practicing all of those safety measures so we can keep everybody healthy. And that's 6 miles. Again, you can do 1 mile for 6 days, or you can pack all the miles into one day and just do all 6 then. However you choose to do it is perfectly fine with me. So then the second thing that we have to do is going to be an ab circuit. So we're going to do 5 different ab exercises. The first one is going to be a mountain climber. So a mountain climber is basically just moving one leg at a time in a high plank position. So we're going to reach our right knee to our left elbow, and vice versa. We're going to do our left knee to our right elbow. So we're going to get in that high plank. Again, wrist directly under our shoulders. Everything's going to be nice in one line. Right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow. And it doesn't have to be that slow. You can go really, really quick. We're going to do about 40 of these a side. So even if you can't do all 40 of them, you can take a break, take a breather, and then finish all 40 a side. But it should look like this. So, and that's a mountain climber. Second thing that we're going to do is a dead bug reach. We've done these, right? So, get in that dead bug position. Back nice and flat. 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle. And reach up. Feel it in your abs. Hold it for a second. Come back down. Reach up. Hold it for a second. Come back down. Third thing that we're going to do, we did last week in our challenge day, the leg flutters. Again, I put my hands under my butt. You can put them off to the side with your palms facing down. But everything else is the same. Keep your back nice and flat, and then you're going to just do your leg flutters. I like to go a little bit bigger on these. I feel like I can control my back a little bit better. When I go too fast, I feel like I extend at my back and my back starts to come up off the ground. However you can do it with good form works for me. So again, we're going to do 40 a side. The way that I like to think about it is that is 1, and then I'll just do 40 of those. So 2, 3, and so on. So the fourth exercise that we're going to do is a side-to-side plank transfer. So what that looks like is basically I'm going to start doing a right side plank, and then I'm going to come to the middle, do a regular plank just for a split second, and switch over to my left side. So right side plank, shift over, left side plank. And we're going to hold it on the right side for 30 seconds, shift over, left side for 30 seconds. Again, if you can't do all 30 seconds at one time, take a breather, finish off the 30 seconds, and then switch over to the other side. But a side plank just in general should look like this elbow directly under this shoulder, and then everything else creates a straight line. And then what to do with this arm, I don't think anybody really knows. But what I like to do is I like to put it on my chest, just to kind of keep myself honest with not extending at my back. So everything is in a straight line, right? This elbow directly under this shoulder. This is on my chest to kind of keep myself from not hyperextending or folding over, keeping everything in a perfect line. So again, 30 seconds right side, 30 seconds left side. And then the last thing that we're going to do is a Superman. So this is basically the opposite of a hollow body in the sense that we're going to face down on the mat. We're going to extend our legs up and feel it in our glute. And you can almost just squeeze your butt and your leg will naturally come up. And then we're going to lift our arms overhead. So it's going to look like come back to rest, come back to rest. If you're feeling this in your low back too much, you're not doing it right. You need to really squeeze your butt to lift those legs up. A common thing that people do is instead of using their glutes to get them up, they'll just extend at that low back and get them up, and that can cause a lot of discomfort. So I gave a range for 2 to 5 rounds for this. This is honestly a lot harder than it looks. So if this is a little bit tougher for you, do the 2 rounds. If you really want to go after it that day, do all 5. Regardless, that's the challenge for week 4. Enjoy, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you next week.